Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the 9-Hole Championship Show, where we run through the previous week, we run through this week, and I play my courses live here on the show, and I reveal at the end the courses for week 3, where we have a very warm and bright tropical theme and a very wet and windy Highlands theme. So they're the clues so far. But first of all, these, generally meant to be quite a quick show. We'll just run through what happened last week. And then, as I said, I'll play my round 2 courses. My opponent this week is Bogeyman, who I know has submitted his scores, but I'm not actually sure what they are. So, chat room, I can see you all on there. Your chats will come up on the screen once we actually get to playing, so feel free to contribute. And people on YouTube, let's hear your scores. Let's hear what you think of the courses. Good to have you along. So, let's start with week 1 and Division 1, where we actually had our only non-entry. Wigmore couldn't post his scores in time, so Bent Fivewood took a 3-point lead. To lose point, the only way you can lose points is by not submitting your scores, so that's the only negative score you'll see. But there was a few tight games in here. I mean, James 107-683 losing by 3 shots to Jason U38, but both of those were very, very tight scores. There's also obviously 2 players that won by 6, so congratulations to Boom Boom and to Burton 31 Cat. So they are the 2 to catch going on, and let's see if Ian, James, Ron Run and Watson can do anything to improve their position. There's still a long way to go. There's still 8 matches to play for everyone, so a huge amount can happen. Welcome along, Yaters. Good evening. G-Dog in the chat room. Original Spud. Welcome along. Division 2, I was very happy to pick up some points. Mr. Kessler managed to beat him by 5. Bogeyman, my opponent this week, managed to beat Mibble by 5, which puts us even. There was a massive... That match, we'll go into it in a bit more, but Fusion v Chaos was... 2 outstanding scores, and Chaos still won by 3 shots. So to shoot 50, that's 13 under par, and to still lose just shows how good your opponent is. So G-Dog with a very, very close victory, a point over Jarasim, and Pingzing from the land down under managed to beat Mick by a point as well. So even though people are shooting 8, 9 under par over the 2 courses, it's all about what you do versus your opponent. So that league's a bit tighter. Obviously we've had no minus numbers in there, and we know there are some good players who just lost, so you think we'll pick up some points. So I'm not feeling that good about my chances, to be honest. In Division 3, Crazy Canuck lost to Stay Puff 39 by 5 shots, but he's playing Irving this week, so we'll see how that goes. The big winner there was obviously Yaters, that managed to beat Art B by 7 strokes over the 2 courses. But all the victories in this one were by 4 shots is a pretty decent margin, where Yeti beat Irving by, so that's tight there. But we know how good Canuck is, and some of the others down there were on 0 as well. So you think they will probably turn themselves around in week 2 as well. So that's going to be a tight league, that one, even though right now there's obviously a lot of points ahead for some people. And in Division 4, Crashbird beat his opponent by 9 points. Beat Gary G, so that's an outstanding achievement. And Gary G was still 4 under par. But there was 2 2-point wins for Congo GB and Fuzzy Mayonnaise. Congo, again, shot 49, which was the joint second lowest score, and still only won by 2 points from Gavlar. So that's going to be a tight league as well. Phoenix J also just dropping 2 points to Fuzzy Mayonnaise. So a big win in that one, but then also some very tight matches with very, very low scores. So very, very interesting. We've had 1 week. The numbers on the right, by the way, are the total total points, and the numbers on the left, even though they're the same, obviously, after week 1, are the scores for that week. So let's go on to the stats. Now this is the cool stuff. Thanks, by the way, for 39 out of 40 people having their scores in. And the majority, I think after 2 days we had 30 out of 40 plays, so thanks very much. So some stats. The biggest point scorer, as we said, was Crashbird. Congratulations, 9 points. The lowest score on the par 36, which was Oak Trace 9, was Jason Yu with 27, which is 9 under par. It's an incredible score for a 9-hole course. The lowest score on Macworld was also 9 under par by Chaos, and Chaos obviously took the lowest overall score, shooting 47 out of 63, which is an incredible achievement. So no wonder then that he's won a few of the stats here. However, obviously, as you can see by the best match, only beat Fusion by 3 points. Which actually makes Fusion the lowest loser. So the guy who scored the best amount of the best score, but still lost, was Fusion this week. 3 players came second, as I said, to Chaos in the overall score. So congratulations to Burton 31 Cat, Congo GB, and Jason U38 for shooting 49. That's really well done. I've been doing the averages, and you can see these averages on the bottom of the score sheet. What this will hopefully do is tell us what the hardest course was on tour, and the hardest par 36 and the hardest par 27 as well. So average score for Oak Trace 9, and that is out of the 39 players. So 31 for Oak Trace 9 was obviously just slightly above 5 under, and then just slightly above 5 under. Well, I suppose it's closer to 4 under, isn't it, for Macworld Jaskic, and overall 53, which is 63 is par, so about 9 under. So a lot of very, very good scores there in the first week. Evening, Crashbird, welcome along. Jay Kessler in the chat room as well. The highest score winner. Do you mean the person who scored the most? Who shot the worst? I'm not going to put that on here. I have to actually go back and have a look at that. But so there's some of the stats. Here's the matches for week 2. Some of these have already been players have played. We've already had quite a lot. It's Monday evening, and quite a lot have already played. So Bent Fivewood takes on Boom Boom. They both did very well there in Division 1. My matches against Bogeyman, as I said, Kessler v Chaos should be interesting. Chaos is obviously the lowest scorer. Can he keep that up? If he keeps shooting that, he's going to get more than 3 points every turn as well, isn't he? Pingzing v Jarasim 1, they got very similar scores last week as well, so that should be a good match. Canuck v Irving. Irving has played my 2 TGCT Live co-hosts, one after the other. He lost by 4 to Dr. Yeti last week and has got Crazy Canuck this week, so we'll see how that goes. Stay Puffed, who beat Crazy Canuck's got to take on Daddy Jules, who had a good week as well, so that's going to be a good division, that one. And in Division 4... Crashbird, who did very well, and Gavlar, who did very well, are playing against each other. So that should be a really, really tough match. And Fuzzy Mayonnaise picked up a few points last time and is playing against Tebow, who was a bit unlucky. So that's the matches for week 2. And let's see then how I get on with mine. Chat room, those of you who've played, how have you found it so far? How did you find this week's courses? Showgleath is always a toughie. I remember this from the competition. Made by Adam Hill of Scotland. I remember the wind can blow hugely on this. I know I've gone it. Bogeyman's great, so I'm going to have a very, very tough load of scores to beat. Oh, I can see people's ghosts. Oh, I don't mind that. Kessler -3. Was that on this course or was that over the 2? Stop! thing is, I know I'm going to essentially be chasing birdies, aren't I? Because he's going to have hit well. But I'd rather lose by 1 or 2 than try and smash him and end up losing by a lot. This goes left then right. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. No, didn't quite have the legs. Yeah, so in that Euro event, Crashbird, the version of this was the 18 holes one, which I think is a slightly different track. And no doubt Adam Hill would have upped the ante for... This was just for a design competition, it wasn't necessarily meant to be easy or hard. But that was created especially for a tour, wasn't it? So it was obviously going to be a bit more tricky. I like the bunkers on this. They're really good. And of course, must have taken him a long time. But that's ridiculous. The train line down the middle. Okay, they've all made it, so I'm going to go for the beans here. Come on, a nice bounce, please. That'll do. Oh, that turned a lot more than I thought. Chaos obviously picked up 2 shots there, look at that. For a guy who confesses to rage quit all the time, he does play well, Chaos. Chaos. That Mr. Kuo guy who plays every tournament under the sun. Does anyone actually know who he is? Every tournament is there, and always is really good as well. Right, so let's go for the pin. So if I take off 159... Oh, maybe should have put a bit more on that. That's going to turn left, right even. Stay there. Why does it crash? Are you on PC or are you on console? I hate putting. I wish someone could putt for me. Get in. Mr. Kuo can't hit straight. I believe he's on web. I don't believe that. He's so good. Good to have him along. Every time I've played a tournament, even if it's been the CD ones or whatever, he's been there and he's been tearing the pack alive. I didn't hit driver there, did I? Oh well. That might actually, because this will roll. Oh, that was a bit of a horrible bounce. Yeah, that didn't move anything like the speed I thought it was going to move. And now I've got a tough putt here. Make my putts. Make my putts. The thing is with this, I've had 4 holes and they do just slip. I love that thing in the background. They do just slip away. Especially on the par 3 courses. Man, those shots, you've got to do very well in about 20 shots to do well here. Right. Smash it. Yeltsman, good evening. Smurfblade, good evening. The wind's picked right up as well, isn't it? Come back, please. Oh, they didn't move at all. Oh, that should have been a shot there. That'll count at the end of the day. Just didn't quite turn. Man, that's the hole I should have picked one up on. Another relatively short one. Who's red? Yellow. Oh, okay. Okay, we can't go over the back here. No wonder there's been a couple of low score. I mean, I've seen the score sheet. I mean, Chaos, look at that, tearing it apart. Not surprised there's been some low scores. Yeah, you didn't win any match, Kessler, because you were coming on here giving it the beans, and then I shot 5 points better off than you. We've got 3 holes to get some points here, because I don't see myself getting that many on the next one. Keith's course. Right, 194. I might even take a little bit more off this as well. The wind has actually kind of helped in both. Yeah, a bit more. No, it's going to end up with the others, isn't it? All of them, every ball, everybody's ball ended up there. Even Canuck was on 9-6 at this point. Oh, the little friend on the left. Hello. Oh, jeez. Stay there, please. Stay there. Go on. 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 Wow. Okay, this has got to go well, hasn't it? Ooh, someone went in. Who was pink? Hems. Next course I can pin hunt. Oh yeah, bye Kessler. Happy 4th of July to everyone watching this. I am recording this on the day that Will Smith saved us from the aliens. I haven't seen the second one of those yet. The new one. It's going to be about 201. With that wind. Jeez. Wow, that wind took it a lot faster than I thought it would. Ah. Roll back! Oh, come on! That should have gone in. That would have been masterful. Okay, -4. That's for a round of 32. At the start. Look at some of those scores. -8, -7 for Canuck Bent 5 wood. Yeah, so Bent 5 wood in the last one played against someone that didn't finish, so got 3 points. Burton 31 Cat, well done. If you've just joined us, you were actually joint second. Lowest scorer in terms of shots in week 1. Along with Jason U38 and Congo GB with your score of 49. Right. Have we had any aces round here yet? I know someone said they got an ace in the chat. So let's take off 7. That's 139. Oh wow, that didn't move when it stuck it. So this course was made on Xbox by HB Keith, but before he was known as HB Keith. He was simply the headhunter at this point. It's absolutely gorgeous. One of the things I want to do from this whole tournament is highlight some of the great par 3s and 9 holes that we've had. Because there's a lot of... everyone always obviously wants to make the big 18s and get them on tour and so on, but you can get round a past 27 course in 10 minutes. And they're very, very good for if you're playing with people for like shootouts or things. So, this better turn in. Ooh. Ooh. Nice, bro. That first par 3 I agree, Yeltsman. The standard of courses we had, and you'll see some of them on this tour, we had Dr. Yeti's par 3 Paradise, we had this, we had Reebdu's Fogler's Folly, which was brilliant. We had Loon Lake State par 3. Oh, so many very, very good courses on there. I think the standard on that was the highest we've had out of any competition I've judged. Any. And I've judged... This is going to... The Olympic one will be the 4th. The 4th. Yeah. Although there were a lot of very good 9-hole courses in the random theme one we did, so that's fine there. Take off 148. I'm hitting these just a touch short, aren't I? On the last course, that would have rolled. I say it rolled in the hole. It obviously wouldn't, but it's going to turn just at the end. Oh, but not enough. Not enough. Thoughts, chat room, about 1 week spicing it up a bit and having 2 36s and 1 week having 2 27s. This course is gorgeous. This hole is ahead of its time. I mean, yeah, I don't mean it was built when he had the same tools as the rest of us, but the look of this is just stunning. How many superlatives do you want to describe that? Like, just brilliant. Take off 3, 160. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh. Oh, I hate putts like this. They are the worst. Pink and yellow there have ditched theirs. Oh, really? That was unlucky, right? Boom boom, 6 through 6. Kuo 5 through 5. That's good going. G-Dog 4 through 6, that's good going as well. Thanks, Crashbird. Don't forget to join us on Wednesday, normal time, for TGCT Live. 2 new courses. We'll be getting the treatment. And Canuck has recently put up on YouTube the 11th course critique of Mallard Creek at Pinehurst, which was a great looking little thing. Very well done. I hate this putt. I absolutely despise this putt already. Get in. No. Another narrow miss. Good start, slowed down with some very close but no cigar putts. I haven't got very far to go to put a score together here now either. Oh, long. I didn't expect that. I thought that was going to be short, the wind. There's another one. Nice. 3. Hems 10. Struggling a little bit more on this one. Had a good round last time. Right, I'm going to bang this one. It's got a long run up, so it's going to go straight at the hole. I want to hit it about 179-ish. This is a bit of a Geronimo shot. Oh, the turn on that. That's not going to roll at all, is it? Wow, that was almost right to left, that wind, and yet it pushed it a lot further back. Go on, get in. Get in there. Oh, another one a foot short. That's the thing with this game, this tournament. You could lose both courses by 2 shots, and you'd lose by 4. So, you know, you may be on 0 right now, and there may be people in your group with 5, 6, 7 points, but it only takes one game actually, and you can be, you know, they lose or they will do well, but only win by 1. You know, like Chaos shot the best on tour, but only got 3 points. Let's start that again. So no. Turn, go on! Oh! How many have I missed? At least 4 there that have missed by a few inches. At least 4 shots on this round. Right, a nice hole in one, go on. Drop the mic and leave. Except I'd still have to announce the final holes, wouldn't I? But Chaos has thrown a dart. I'm a throw a dart. Only takes 1 match versus Irving to turn it around. Yeah, exactly. No, -3 for me here. I could have done better than that. I think I was a little bit unlucky. -3 for a 24. Which gives me around a 56. Which I think is what I got last time. -7. Look at Chaos, doubled my score there. I'm probably going to end up losing by 4 or 5. But that's absolutely fine. That's the way it is. By the way, so the top 3 in each group go through into the playoffs. There is a plan for everyone else as well. So don't think that when it's over, it's over. I mean, you won't win, but there is a chance to still pick up gold on this tournament. So that'll be that. But yeah, -7 for me. I'm pretty happy with that. Of course, I'm going to give my own tournament a 10. Because I'm amazing. Right. Let's have a look at the week 3 courses, shall we? Oh, I couldn't not use that picture again, by the way. So, the par 36 was recommended to me, and I must thank Chief Banks, who runs the Champions United Xbox Tour, for this. The designer of this first course, a par 36, which I have played, and I have a feeling this will be the hardest one so far. I mean, there's only been 3, right? But the hardest one, a guy called Chuck Thomas, who made Sawyer's Run, which if you're on the PGA Tour, and you didn't play in the US Open, you would have played. So it was the second course for PGA players. He's made a course called Bamboo Pass. There is an 18-hole, but originally it was a 9-hole. And this is very, very, very good looking. It's tough. It's quite long. The greens are quite fast. And I reckon a lot of you won't know it. It's not one that was in any of our tournaments or anything like that. So this is a very, very good course. So best of luck on Bamboo Pass. He's an Xbox designer as well, so whenever someone on a console designs courses as well as that old Keith's one, you're doing well, right? And then, of course, the par 3 at Royal Whitstock by Mr. Sour Ninja will be our par 27. This was part of the second TGCT Live par 3 design competition, which was won by Makwa Jagashkig, which was the first week's par 3 course. This is a Highlands. When I played this yesterday, picking the course, or a couple of days ago, the winds were at 16. And that was the best they were. So have fun. There's another very pretty course. Wet, windy, rainy, damp, but gorgeous nonetheless. So, as I said, Chuck Thomas course, Bamboo Pass, 9-hole is the first one. And then the par 3 at Royal Whitstock by Mr. Sour Ninja is the second. This tour, the round 3 will obviously start on Friday. Round 2 ends on Sunday, but quite a lot of people have submitted their scores already. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. This has been the first week of the 9-hole championship show. I will be back next Monday. We will round up week 2. I'll play week 3, and we'll reveal week 4's courses. So thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Take care.